So to jump into our services, our main service is website development. That is really kind of our bread and butter, one of our favorite services to offer people, because so many businesses these days, their website is either not converting well, it's not easy to use, or it's just not ranking well on Google. Or for a new business that's just getting off the ground, your website is one of those first things that you're going to tackle. And so we love to do websites, but we do it a little bit different than what you're used to. The way that we look at a website is it is your conversion tool. It's the most important piece of the puzzle to your conversions, whether that be getting leads for a mowing business, or taking donations for a nonprofit, or like a lot of our websites that we do are e-commerce, generating sales. It's all about how easy is it to get to that goal of what your business is trying to convert. Nowadays, even service businesses, your business comes through your website whenever you get them. And so whether you're selling online or you're trying to mow for a neighborhood, those people are going to go to your website first. And so that's kind of our main service that we like to start with for sure.
Right. And when you think about conversion for your business, think about new customers coming in. You want them to come to a website that's going to be easy for them to navigate and is going to direct them to the goal that you want for them. So if it's a service business, you want them to be able to contact you quickly and easily and see your prices easily and quickly. Mm-hmm. If it's an e-commerce website, you want them to be able to find the products and buy the products easily and quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's really the thing that most websites fail at nowadays, is that they get so focused on having a pretty website, or so focused on having all these pictures that they took on their website, that it takes you 15 scrolls to get to a lead form to fill out your information to get a quote for a roof or for mowing. And so, yes, we make our websites pretty. Don't get me wrong. We're called Reformed Design Co. because we are designing something that's pretty, that matches your branding. But the main point of that website is to convert. And that is really what we focus on a ton. The other side of that is mobile first. A lot of website developers over the last 30 years of really the .com boom, for a long time, they focused on desktop or laptop screens. And nowadays, your website visitors are going to come mobile on their phone. And so if your website does not translate well both directions, if texts get all wonky whenever you go to mobile, or if the buttons don't show up well on mobile, your website's not going to convert very well. And so that's one of those main things that we like to focus on, is making sure it's going to translate across all devices really well. Yeah. The other side of that is the SEO. What is SEO? So SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. It is basically your ranking on Google. And so it's very important nowadays. Google searches are where everything comes from. It's where almost all of your traffic comes from. If your SEO is really bad, Google is not going to trust your website, and you will not show up on searches. And the drop off, the lower you are on Google searches, the drop off in traffic is significant. And so that's one of those things that a lot of times agencies will package that as a totally separate service. They'll build your website and then they'll try and upsell you and make you pay again for your SEO. We don't do that here. So we try to make everything easy and as seamless as possible. So it is all packaged and lumped together. When we build your website, we're going to get your baseline SEO before we turn it over to you at the very end as well.
Right. We want your website to be the first one popping up when people are searching for something in your industry, in your area. So whenever people are looking for a supplement store, we want yours to be the first that pops up in your area. Whenever they're looking for a mowing company, we want yours to be the first that pops up. So that's what SEO helps with. It's that search engine optimization. It optimizes your searching in your region so that customers find you first. They go to you before your competition.
Yeah. And then a lot of people get kind of intimidated whenever they're starting to look at a website, because they've heard these horror stories of people that had to pay 20, 30 grand for a website, which is not out of the realm of possibilities in a lot of industries. That's not how we do it, though. Our whole goal is we use our websites as our kind of foot in the door with all of our clients. I'm going to be transparent. When we build a website for somebody, our goal is to have such a good workflow with you all during that once we finish your website, you guys want to work with us on an ongoing service afterwards. And so that's really the way we use our websites, is we're creating relationships with new businesses and new clients through our website. So we do our websites extremely affordably compared to most businesses. It's not been out of the world of possibilities that I've had somebody come to me and say, I just had a website built 2 months ago. It's not converting. It's not performing well, but we spent 40 grand. We don't have very much money to invest in another website. And whenever I tell them our quote, there was actually a true story. A business spent that much money on a website. It was not working. They got 3 pages and it looked like my grandma built it on Microsoft Paint. It was an ugly website that they spent a lot of money for through a massive agency. They came to me for help. I gave them our price and she was in tears because it was so much less than what they were anticipating getting. because they knew they had spent so much money and got a bad website. They thought they would have to spend 3 times that much to get a good website. And that's just not the case with the way that we do business. We work for you. We don't make you fit into our system.
Right. With our website design, we want it to be the first step in building your marketing advantage. So we want the website to be that foundation that your business is built on. So we're not going to charge you an arm and a leg and handcuff you for the rest of the year, the next few years when it comes to investing in your business.
Yep.
So we want it to be that foundation that you can build your marketing system, your marketing advantage on. And hopefully with our help, we can help you build that business through your website.
Yep.